Hi everyone! So I just finished The Devious Husband by Maura. Also the last book in the Windsor series, which I'm really honestly sad about. Because I freaking love this series. Good thing I own these so I can always just go back and reread them if I need to. Okay? So this one follows Sierra Windsor, who is the only female in this family. Okay? So her marriage was saved for last just because her grandmother was like, I wanted to hold on to my only granddaughter slash daughter because her grandmother raised her for as long as she could. Unfortunately, she couldn't wait longer because she was diagnosed with cancer and doesn't make it long in this book, which was really sad, honestly. But before she leaves this world, Grandma Windsor is in the process of setting up Sierra's arranged marriage. If you haven't checked out my other review videos on this series, please go do it. It explains the arranged marriage. So Sierra Windsor is in the real estate world, along with the main man character in this book, which his name is Xavier Kingston. So Sierra and Xavier have had this kind of like rivalry slash pranking each other thing going on for a while. I think it started back when they were like just out of college and both starting to work in this world. Eventually, Sierra kind of stops it for a couple years just because she sees him with another female and she's like, what's the point of trying to do this if I'm not going to get his attention anymore? So she ends it. I think he is the one that brings it back just because he sees her giving somebody else attention and he's been in love with her since he's like met her. And he realizes that the only way to make her his is to go to Grandma Windsor and propose a merger, which proposes an arranged marriage. Which he does. And Grandma Windsor finally accepts. Grandma Windsor also doesn't tell Sierra that Xavier came to her and was all like, let us get married so we can, like, let's merge the companies and do the arranged marriage. Because usually Grandma Windsor goes to the other family and will propose this stuff. Xavier also has a hard time, not necessarily trusting people, but he has to know where everyone is and make sure they're safe. Xavier has a sister in the book, which is the girl he's always seen with. She's went through some really crappy things and she can't tell anybody that she's still alive yet because of those crappy things. So that's why Sierra doesn't know it's his sister because, yeah, they're trying to keep her identity under wraps. But due to that happening to his sister, he has to like have a tracking device. I wouldn't say a tracking device on her, but he does put one on her without her, like on Sierra without Sierra knowing. There's a scene in the book where something happens and Sierra's all like, I don't understand why you're doing this. Like, why can't you just trust me and know that I'm like gonna be okay? And it kind of comes at a really terrible point for Sierra too, just because like that scene with Xavier happened and then her grandma dies and it's just a lot for her to take on. And eventually she ends up handing Xavier divorce papers and certain things happen from there. Well, if you want to find out the rest, you'll have to read the book. It was a great book to end on, okay? I am excitedly waiting for Xavier's sister's book. It is coming out eventually. I don't know when, but I need it in my hands like yesterday, please. Because as soon as I finished this book, I was like, there has to be Xavier's sister's book because I need it. Need it. I'm glad it's coming out because I will read it. If you haven't read the Windsor series by Maura, I would definitely highly 1000% recommend. I would start with The Wrong Bride, the first book in this series, and then just keep going from there. I would read them in order. You probably could read them out of order, but I would read them in order just so it would make more sense. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.